Hello, magical souls. Welcome back to the channel. My name is London from thislondonbridges, and I am so grateful to be reading today. Today we're looking at manifestations. What you're manifesting, what you want to be manifesting, what you're allowing, receiving, and calling in. Tap into your powerful intuition to choose pile number 1, 2, 3, or any combination thereof. When you're ready, follow the timestamp below in the description in the comments to go straight to your reading or readings. Let's dive in. Hello to all those that chose pile number 1. Let's go ahead and dive in today's reading to see what it is you're manifesting or what you'd like to be manifesting right now. Let your left hand hover just above your head, palm facing down. Raise your right hand next to your right shoulder, palm facing forward. This is my blessing. This is my blessing of love. This blessing has no beginning and no ending. Main theme that you're manifesting right now is love, love, love. More self-love, more loving thoughts, more loving action, more embodied love. Moving away from the frequency of fear, moving into the frequency of love. Love with your friends, love with your family, romantic love. The main thing you're calling in right now and you're attuning to and you're aligning to is the energy of love, okay? And of course I'm gonna say, I love it. Also with this green coloring, we're calling in a sense of calm, we're calling in a sense of peace, connection to Mother Earth, connection to nature, moving in an alignment that is loving towards the earth as well, more sustainability, that kind of thing. Green is the heart chakra, moving from the heart, making heart-driven choices. When you're not sure, hands on your heart, deep breath, moving with love. Next, for your manifestation right now, you are calling in, fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. This is about not having to know exactly how it's going to play out. This is about not having to have a plan for every moment of your life. Surrendering can be a huge practice of faith. A lot of times we're in fear. We want to have a blueprint for our lives. We want to know exactly how we're going to get there, how we'll feel safe, supported, secure, right? What you're manifesting now is more of this sense of faith, this sense of trust, opening your arms up, allowing the universe or whatever it is that you believe in to lead you. Trusting that if you're moving from a place of love, that you are moving in the right direction. And it sounds so simple, and I'm still obviously practicing it. The human in me, the human in me has a hard time with this idea of surrender, right? Well, what if? What if this goes wrong? What if this goes wrong? So if you find yourself playing the what if game, try to play what if this goes right, you know? I surrender to the highest good. Also, withholding the opposites here and the extremes of life, that's a reminder that duality exists, right? We can be light workers, but we can't be light workers without dark. We all have shadow sides. So as you're calling in and tuning more to the alignment of love, moving more with love, moving less out of fear and hiding and holding patterns, remembering that it's okay to feel it, that feeling it is part of healing it. You will have days where you feel down. You will have days where you feel fearful, or moments where you feel fearful, right? And that's okay. And through those moments, you can also surrender. I surrender, I surrender. I let myself feel it. I let myself heal it. And I know that I'm moving with love. Again, these are simple concepts, and they keep coming up in my readings. The same messages, it feels like. And I think that's for a reason. We have to build these new neural pathways to build this new earth that we're trying to collectively create right now. And we've had these stories that we've been told for a long time about how things are and how things should be. If you're here right now, you're one of the people that is actively unlearning these stories and creating new patterns, new pathways. So be gentle with yourself. Choosing love is an active dance, right? It's not just one choice that you make. It's a choice that you make again and again and again, right? So just keep spiraling with love as the intention. Okay, so for manifesting, we have next the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is also often pain, betrayal, heartbreak. The way that I'm interpreting this is that you're manifesting feeling more empowered. You're manifesting more of a survivor mindset than a victim mindset. This is you realizing that it's not black or white. We might, in this earthly plane, never be completely healed. We might still have pains and triggers and bumps along the road. And that doesn't mean that we're not moving from love. That doesn't mean that we can't fully embody the highest version of ourselves right now and keep evolving into the higher and higher versions of ourselves. This is reminding me of Chiron energy and the wounded healer, that many great healers have known pain themselves, and then they transmute that, the ability to alchemize, to help heal themselves and others. With this, I'm definitely getting the strong reminder, though, to really focus on your own healing. It's not selfish. Know that by healing yourself, and again, not as an end point or a goal or black and white, but by continuing to practice and show up and choose love for yourself, that creates waves. You don't have to be perfect to be showing up. You can be flawed and heal. You can be flawed and lead. You can be hurt and be in love. And by acknowledging that pain, right, but not being a victim to it, being in that surviving, thriving mentality, knowing that you can and will get through anything. This is a message of not waiting to be perfect, to be doing the work. You can be a leader right now by showing up more for yourself, by being more of your authentic self. I hope this is making sense. And then we have the Ace of Chalices. So this is calling in this new emotional foundation, this new feelings of security, of safety, this new feelings of self-empowerment, this new rock to sit upon, right? This is that energy of filling your cup first, having as much as you need, pouring as much love into yourself as you need, opening up into surrender, knowing that you are imperfectly perfect, and that by filling your cup first, you will have so much overflow to share with the collective, because I know, magical souls, you want to help, you want to heal, you want to shift the vibration, you want to be here for the change, right? There's a reason that you're here right now, not just in this channel, but I mean here in this timeline right now. And we've been told again this story, this linear story, this boxed in story, this untrue story of how we need to be. We need to play small. We need to, be afraid. This is about learning that the practice of refilling, re-energizing gives you the strength to help create the world that you want to create. Overall, pile number one, I'm getting like soul journey vibes from this group. It seems like you are waking up into more and more and more of your power, that you're remembering who you are, that you're remembering where you come from, that you're remembering that we're connected. I see this as like a great balance between focusing on self-love, focusing on love in your actions, in your daily life, in your small community, and also finding a way to create waves and ripples through what it is that you do, through being more courageous to show up with love imperfectly, for practicing that faith to know that you're not the only one who's doing this work, that there are countless other souls rising with you and healing with you. And as they're healing themselves and healing each other, we're healing the collective. There's a lot of hope here. Let's leave you with an affirmation to support these manifestations of love and alignment and showing up as your authentic self, knowing that healing is a journey and that it's not linear, and remembering to fill your cup up first. Okay. I take my time and rest, relax, and rejuvenate. Yeah. So the stories of productivity and only being worthy when you're creating and producing, we're unlearning that now. And we're being loving to ourselves by really practicing again, filling this cup. So this is Body, Goddess of Transformation. Use this gift when you are hurried, pressured, overworked, or cannot take time for yourself. No matter what your situation, you will handle challenge better if you are well rested. Take my time and rest, relax, and rejuvenate. Let yourself enjoy life more. So these are the messages I received for you today, pile number 1. Keep doing what you're doing. You are magic. You are always enough. If this resonated, you can do that like, comment, subscribe dance. That way you'll be notified when there are more readings uploaded for you. I am sending you so much love, and I'm excited to connect with you soon. Hello to all those that chose pile number 2. Let's dive in today's reading to see what it is you're currently manifesting and calling in right now. Who within you chooses? I choose to be the source. I choose to be adaptable. I choose to be safe. I choose to be sweet. I choose to be strong. I choose to be clear. I choose to be. So the main thing I feel like you're manifesting right now is that power of choice. You are, again, metaphorically stepping into the driver's seat, right? You're the one that's taking charge. You're realizing that the old programming, the limiting beliefs, the bullying of maybe your teacher or your parents or whoever doesn't get to decide that this is your life. This is your time on this beautiful earth, twirling through space, and that you want to make the most of it. That's not to say that you won't ever have doubts or limiting beliefs or an inner critic, right? But that's moving them towards the back seat. You are actively not putting them in the driver's seat anymore. And that is huge. Another way I see this manifesting for you, pile number 2, is starting to spice things up a little bit, change things up, your day-to-day, what you're doing, creating new plans, having more fun. Right? Sometimes we get in this like autopilot. This is my day. This is my week. This is my month. Oh my gosh, this was my year. What happened? Right? And you're starting to be like, I can do something new. There's this thing I've been wanting to try, right? I have the resources to make it happen. Or maybe there's this free thing I want to try, whatever it is. So I see you really being the author of your own story more and more. You're realizing that you are creating the screenplay that you desire. You get to choose what character you are and what it is that you want to do with the time that you're given. Who it is you want to be. With this orange, you might be choosing to feel more empowered with your emotions, your sensuality, your creativity. This card might even have you facing fears, things that you've desired for a long time, but that you have tucked away. But I really do see you following your desires with this energy more and more with this manifestation and this alignment. You have the power to choose. Next we have We the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. The feeling I'm getting for most though is that this is like a portal of reparenting yourself and stepping into this new timeline of being more and more authentic, letting yourself experiment and explore. Being authentic doesn't mean you have to know exactly who it is you are. It's this like transformational period where you're allowing yourself to explore. Does this feel good? Does this feel good? How does this feel? You're doing this like creative science experiment to find out what most resonates with you, what feels the best, right? Courage is a huge word I'm getting for you, pile number 2. And with this birth as a portal, I'm seeing you rebirthing yourself, reparenting yourself, stepping in to a new, higher version of yourself. It's not new. It's been there the whole time, but you're really stepping into your power more and more and more. And it's beautiful and it's exciting. And I'm so happy for you. And I'm happy for us in the world, because the more of us that are rising, the better it gets, right? The more of us that are unlearning and re-choosing our beliefs and our thought patterns, the better it gets for all. So thank you. With this card also, I'm seeing a reminder that you're taking time to slow down and appreciate the sweetness of life, that nectars of life, right? Literally smelling the flowers around you, that kind of thing. And letting yourself create more and more and more, and letting yourself be a beginner. Creating for the sake of creating, not always creating for the sake of what it is you will produce. And you will produce incredible, amazing things. But right now, you're letting yourself just experiment and play and enjoy more and more and more than ever before. All right, pile number 2. So let's see what else we have for your manifestations right now. So we have the Hermit card, big major arcana energy supporting you right now. And it's all about finding the light within. You might have been the kind of person who has read tons of like self-help books and listened to tons of podcasts, turned to your best friends when you have any kind of trouble, right? And there is nothing wrong with looking to outside mirrors to confirm what it is that we already know. The part where it gets a little bit sticky is if we're not looking to ourselves at all and we're only looking external, right? So I see this as being a time of more intrinsic exploration, intrinsic validation, really honoring your own inner knowing. And this means taking time for yourself. It doesn't mean that you can't be connecting with your communities, your friends, either in real life, through your social media, however you want to connect. But it does mean that you're carving out more and more intentional time to sit with yourself, to explore who it is you want to be, to choose who you want to be, to let yourself be like reparenting yourself and in this creative portal. The Hermit knows. The Hermit goes on this big quest. The Hermit is brave enough to sit with themselves. The Hermit does choose a different path, right? Where most people are going this way, the Hermit is walking their own path to get to the center, the source, the knowing within them. It's okay if you have moments where you just feel exhausted. Please remember that if you have the ability to do something like meditate or take a nap or go for a walk or make bad art, quote unquote bad art, not that it's bad, but your brain might tell you that, right? That can all be part of this like coming back home to yourself and creating space to choose who it is you want to be. It doesn't always have to be extravagant. Sometimes it will be. Sometimes it will be really extravagant. Sometimes you want to get dressed up just to go to the grocery store. And sometimes you'll be at home in your sweatpants and you'll still be doing the work. You're enough. It's enough. This manifestation of choosing is here. And you can be your higher self in all of your forms. And then we have the 2 of Coins for you. So with this card, I feel that you're manifesting more and more balance of all of the different moving parts that you want to call into your life. More balance with your wellness, more balance with your finances, more balance with how your body feels, your confidence, your relationships. And balance doesn't mean that like the pie chart is like equally split up. It means that like sometimes you're going to be throwing this ball and sometimes you're going to be throwing this one, but you have the ability to like know when to focus on what task. I see you manifesting more and more feelings of security and like just like contentment in your finances. Again, this to me is a card of choice. It's that reminder that maybe we can't do it all in this lifetime, but we can do anything. Taking the energy and the time that we have to choose what it is that would feel the best to us right now. And a reminder that we can change whenever we need to. So that by choosing something that feels good now, it's not set in stone. At any point, you can pivot. So this is a reminder of your power, empowering yourself to make choices that feel good. A reminder from the universe that you will be supported, and mostly that you will be supported with things that feel really good because you have the power to choose. Let's get an affirmation for you to support all of these manifestations. Manifestations of trusting ourselves more, coming into an alignment with ourselves, really seeking our inner truth and knowledge. Manifestations of creation, manifestations of good fortune, manifestations of choice, choosing who it is we want to be and how we want to show up. I have the power to transform my life. Yeah, exactly. You have the power of choice. Use this gift when you notice resistance, either in yourself or others, to the idea of being able to change your life. Profound change usually comes in small increments over time. Yep, exactly, one step at a time. Keep a positive attitude and you will be able to undo years of negative affirmations in record time. Yeah, I love that. Because you can have such a thing as a negative affirmation. It's just like these thought patterns on repeat, right? But now we're choosing positive ones. Now we're choosing courage. Now we're choosing creativity. Now we're choosing authenticity. So these are the messages I received for you today, pile number 2. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep manifesting that power, that choice. I'm so proud of you. If this resonated with you, you can do that like, comment, subscribe dance. That will notify you when there are more readings made just for you. I am sending you so much love, and I'm excited to connect with you again soon. Hello to all those that chose pile number 3. Let's dive into today's reading to see what you are currently manifesting right now. What words would convey my truth today? This is what I'm afraid to say, but I know it will set me free to say it. So, I see you feeling more and more empowered to use your voice. Your throat chakra will be more flowing. You're feeling less scared, or maybe you're feeling afraid, but you're doing it anyways. Right? This might manifest as you showing up more in personal connections. This might manifest as you showing up on social media. This could look like a journaling practice. This could look like speaking up for yourself out in the world. Maybe you're used to kind of being a people pleaser and staying quiet when people say things that make you uncomfortable. And I see you now feeling more and more capable to say things like, hey, that wasn't okay with me. Please don't speak to me that way. You're showing up more and more and more. And I think it's really brave, and I think it's really beautiful. Especially if you have been quiet for a long time, especially if you've been socialized to stay quiet for a long time. They want us to stay quiet. The big day, the societal day, they want us to stay quiet because they want the systems to stay in place. It could also be activism work, that you're speaking up more and more for the rights of humans, for the rights of the environment, for the rights of animals, for the rights of all different types of beings. I feel this is a time of you manifesting more and more self-empowerment to speak up for yourself and for others. And we have forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. Yeah. Okay, so this could also be in terms of like counseling, coaching, any kind of leadership like that. You know now that by sharing your truth, not only are you healing yourself and your inner child, by being that leader that you needed, you're helping heal countless people who come into contact with your story. Because your story is yours, but it's going to have overlaps with other people's stories, right? They're going to be able to resonate with that energy, that frequency, similarities in their own path. You're remembering where you come from. You're remembering that it can be safe for you to share, that you have protection, that you can protect yourself to share, that you're older now. This is about following your heart's path. This is about following the truth that is inside of you. Truthfully, you know you were meant for more. Truthfully, you know that this isn't the end game. Truthfully, you know that you are a leader. And that doesn't matter if you're quiet or introverted, right? Or if you've identified as shy for so long. You know that if more people in the world were moving from a heart-driven space like you move, moving with more compassion, that we would be in a better world. You are one of the people here at this time to be calling in this new earth. And you know that you have a responsibility to yourself and the collective to be creating this new path. Don't worry, that doesn't mean you have to do it alone. You don't have to reinvent the wheel, but you do need to start showing up. You do need to start really embodying your truth. You have all of this wisdom, this magic, this knowing inside of you, and the world needs it. And you know that. And this is you starting to show up and share that. And that is so brave. And I am so grateful and so proud of you. Let's see what else is manifesting for you right now, pile number 3. Okay, so we have the Page of Chalices. This is really beautiful. This is about you aligning more with that inner child. This card, in regards to your manifestations, is all about following your intuition, following that truth again. You're willing now to give it your all. You're willing to show up, and you're trusting that it will work out. You've got this relaxed energy about you more and more and more. There's some vulnerability here, but you're willing to be vulnerable. You're realizing more now that your sensitivity has always been a strength, and that you were lied to when you were told that it was too much. This is about staying open. This is about more play. This is about wonder and curiosity and following your dreams. The big dreams of helping to change the world, and the small dreams of like playing with puppies and being able to decorate your home with, you know, your favorite colors, whatever it is. I love this. This is like a playful, optimistic, emotionally open, really, really, really beautiful energy. I worked with kids for over a decade, and one of my favorite things about working with kids is that they are so honest and so real and so authentic. And I really see that now you're connecting with your inner child, and you're letting that little you come out more and more and more, and that's connected to sharing your truth. Oh, I just got like emotional, and I'm not going to apologize for it. That's the kind of energy that this is. Right? You're seeing the beauty of things around you, and you might tear up more, and that's okay. It takes such great power to move in magic, to notice the magic, and to let yourself be as soft as you'd like to be. Next, for your manifestations right now, we have the King of Coins. Wow. This is awesome. I think so many adults get into these patterns and this fear, and we have to be a certain way because of capitalism and because of the basic need to survive, and the fear that we won't survive if we don't fit in or quiet down or play by the rules, right? We've all been told like the starving artist idea, but more and more of us are breaking free from that idea now and realizing other truths. So the King of Coins is all about like long-term financial stability, that you will be prosperous, that you will be a generous leader, that you are kind and compassionate. It's kind of like having a golden touch to whatever it is that you want to do. It's this like safety and security in the earthly realms. And old programming might have thought that this is kind of counterintuitive energies to go together. Like, how is being my sensitive soft side, how is allowing myself to play, how is being truthful and speaking up, how is creating my path going to create financial success, when I've always told that I just need to shut up, sit down, and work my way up the ranks, right? Maybe I can make manager one day. No, this is about being you. This is about being exactly who you are and letting yourself be you and sharing that magic with the world, and that will provide for you. The universe needs you to be a conduit. The universe needs your messages. The universe needs you to help heal the energy of the world right now. You don't have to do it alone. You are not the only one that has these soul journeys. So just take that pressure and throw it out the window right now. But the universe wants you to be you authentically. The universe wants you to feel good. And there will be this mirroring of your magic in terms of having enough, and having enough to be able to generously share, thoughtlessly share, just share and share and share with others. Because I know, and they know, that you're the kind of person that wants to do that. This is really powerful. Pile number 3. Let's go ahead and see what your affirmation is to support this energy of manifestation for you. This manifestation of your truth flowing more downstream, forging your own path, yourself aligned with your inner child and your highest self, letting yourself play and explore and express. And the manifestation of this like security in the earthly realms and the ability to be wildly generous, right? Knowing that you are creating waves by being yourself. We have, I am content in all my circumstances. So taking time to slow down, taking time to enjoy, taking time to practice gratitude and know, like right now you have enough. If you're listening to this, right? Wow, there's internet, there's probably shelter, there's food, there's enough, there's clothes on your back, right? So sometimes we can get in this fearful mindset and feel like, oh, I don't have enough. Oh, I need more and more and more security, stability, realizing that it's already here, realizing that more will come. Yeah, more will come. You're getting more and more authentic. You're becoming more and more empowered to be your true self, but content in the moment. Feeling the breath move throughout your body, feeling your energy flow. This is a mind, goddess of balance. Use this gift whenever you notice that you are discontent with the way things are. Try believing that things are the way they are for a reason you do not yet know. It may not be possible to maintain this belief at all times, but strive to return to this state whenever you are feeling discontent. This feeling of belief. You might not know exactly why yet, but you're feeling called to share your truth. You're feeling more called to be yourself. And I love that for you, pile number 3. So these are the messages I received for you today, pile number 3. Keep doing what you're doing. You are doing so well. If this reading resonated, you can do that like, comment, and subscribe dance. And then you can be notified when there are more readings made for you. I am sending you so much love, and I am excited to connect with you soon.